Hey guys, it's Pew 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 Code doing a little video review today for the Southeast Traders, and the article I'll write along with it's going to be up on their webpage. But today we're talking about what's a quieter host. There's a lot of talk that goes around when everyone says, which pistol should I get threaded for my first suppressor host when they get a pistol caliber can. And the cheaper option, generally speaking, is to go with a Glock because you can get a $99 barrel off of Lone Wolf distributors. But some people say that the Glock is louder and that 1911s are really the quieter host that you can use. So we wanted to put that to the test and see if that was true, or if that was just kind of a myth, or if the idea behind loose tolerances is really just internet mumbo jumbo. So what we did is we got firearms grade meters with two microphones, one at the muzzle, one at the ear. And what we did is we tested the two, holding everything else constant. We used the same suppressor, the SWR Octane 45, and the same ammo, which was Remington UMC 230 grain ball ammo. And we shot both of them, and the results are pretty interesting.
Line them up.
Tell me when you're ready.
Set.
Yeah.
137. 136.
Octane 45.
124. 123.
It's got about
135.
They replaced a crap ton of
131 and a half.
Feels good.
Yeah, it's just dry. 134. 8. 132. 2. 136. 7. 131.
When you want to do malfunction drills,
Send
you
it.
get the 1911.
134 and a half. 132 and a half.
Yeah, we
Send
got
it.
everything on.
134. 7. 131.
This rifle didn't
134 and a half. 131.
Send
Send it. 134. 130.8. Send it.
Tell me when.
Yep, send it. 136, 139 and a half. Send it. 134, 138 and a half. Send it. 136, 138 2.
He's in rock.
Send it. 133 and a half. 140.
Yeah.
Send it. 134, 137 8. Send it.
I'm not sure.
138, 138 7. Send it. 136, 139 4. Send it. 133 8, 140. Send it. 135, 141. Send it.
So after doing the meter, we came to some average results. We had both of them were putting out about 134 decibels at the muzzle, which is the noise that's coming right out the front of the suppressor, which means that they're really operating at about the same levels right there at the front, where most people take their testing data from. But then there's a huge difference when it comes to the amount of noise that's being perceived at the left ear. And oftentimes that seems to be a number that is kind of ignored, since it takes more into account action noise than it does suppressor performance. And we're often testing suppressors more so than we're testing the firearms themselves. And the 1911 is doing about an average of 131 decibels at the ear, which is pretty quiet. But the Glock is averaging closer to 139 decibels at the ear. So while you're shooting the same ammo, same suppressor, and they're both, Browning action, delayed designs, this gun is shooting at almost 8 decibels louder, which in the whole scheme of things and the way decibels work on an algorithmic scale, that's a pretty big difference. And so when it comes to deciding what host you're going to pick for your pistol caliber can, if the readings at the ear are going to be important to you rather than the reading at the muzzle, then in this case, the 1911 certainly seems like the better option. If you're not as worried about your ear and you're more concerned if your neighbors can hear you, maybe in that case it doesn't matter, and the performance, once you reach a distance, is going to be about the same. But certainly in this case, we saw that the Glock produced louder sound levels at the ear. And so that's pretty much everything we've got covering these two. If you want to read up on it or discuss more about it, we'll be talking about it on southeasttraders.com. And that's it.